So do you want to...
Well, first of all, I want to go back. What is molecular creation?
Okay. What was the category on that one again?
Matter creation.
Matter creation, molecular creation. All right. Let's zip on through here. That's energy emission. Whoops. Illusory. Oops. I went too far.
Because that combined with hyperinvention could be pretty beastly.
Yep.
Yes, very much so.
All right. Matter creation. Oops. All right. Those are illusory powers. Where did we...
Yeah, you're like a Ravno, the Predator, and
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle and all in one.
The Ravnos from Vampire the Masquerade were the most annoying clan.
They were not.
I'm glad they died.
Wow.
If you have imagination and creativity, they were amazing.
All right.
If you have a terrible stereotype, they are your class.
Oh.
Nice. And you said matter control?
Molecular creation.
What was the category?
Matter creation.
All right. Well, then it's at the bottom of this. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Matter creation, geoforce, which is pretty... Machine animation. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Where are you? Micro environment. Oops. I shot past it. Machine animation. Matter animation? What was it?
It was matter creation was the category.
Okay.
Molecular creation was the power.
Molecular creation. All right. Sorry. I don't know why that was so difficult. What the actual heck?
It's like, where's Alt F when you need it?
I was 55 on the category and a 64 on the individual power.
I know. Yeah, I'm with you.
If that helps.
What's the name of the power again?
Molecular creation. Are you doing an...
Yeah, I'm doing a search.
Oh, uh-huh.
Okay, find that. Really? Find next. Dun, 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 dun. Really? Okay. It thinks it's right here. Molding. MC11. MC12. All right, I'm on 57, so let me do this. Apologies for listeners at home. Let's go up
This
here.
is the disadvantage of having a million
A
different
billion
powers.
different powers. Yeah, sorry about that.
Jackson could tell another pirate joke.
I don't have any more pirate jokes.
You don't have any more pirate jokes? What is
Hey,
wrong with you?
I have a bad holy joke.
That's not what we asked for.
How do you get holy water?
You boil the hell out of it.
I hate you.
She's really good.
You're killing me.
She's got your number.
I got nothing. Damn it.
That's a really good punchline to that joke.
It is. You boil the hell out of it.
That's so good.
Get out of my head.
It's a dark and scary place.
She knows your body.
Oh, stop it.
Right?
Yes.
What's a pirate's favorite restaurant?
I don't know.
I'm not sure what.
Arby's.
Oh, wow.
Rico got it.
Arby's.
Arr.
This is a good restaurant. They've got this bourbon barbecue sandwiches that are amazing.
This session is brought to you by.
What is taking you so long to find this
I know.
power?
Jeez. MOLEC.
Yeah, shut up. How about that? Why are we
you
doing
got
this?
told. Oh, no.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to back out of this stupid viewer and make it...
I'm just going to keep telling bad jokes then.
Oh, Jesus.
Here, we have cookies.
Ooh, never mind. We're good. Cookies.
All right, I'm getting there.
No problem.
How do I...
I want to see other people.
Never mind.
Stop it. You don't mean that.
That was funny.
It was good. I
All
want to
right.
see other people.
Matter control. I'm getting there. I'm getting closer. You shut up, you. I don't know how do I make that go away?
Hit Control I again.
Ah, there we go. Now, how do I make the tools bar go away?
What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
Faux pasta?
An impasta.
An impasta. Nice. Okay, matter control. Hey, I'm getting closer. Or matter creation. Elemental creation. I'm getting there. Mechanical creation. I'm getting there. Missile creation.
So close.
So close.
I am probably taking
Molecular creation.
Molecular creation.
I'm going to cut out all that other stuff.
After
Who
like
am I kidding? It's only
11 minutes of
silence. Yeah, exactly.
There were some amazing jokes in there.
I know, right?
Cut it all out.
They can be on a special outtakes edition.
Yeah, it'll go. Okay, so what's a pirate's and then it'll go to the shot. Okay. What a shot.
It only took 30 seconds.
Okay. Oh, dear Lord. This is a more powerful form of elemental creation. Helps me not. The hero can form several elements simultaneously and form them into any desired compound. The hero can form this on any target within one area. He can create in one term a number of ounces equal to the power rank. For example, at the poor power rank, he could form only 4 ounces in one turn. The durability of the newly created compound is determined by a feat at the time of question. Green gives it a span of the number of turns equal to 100 times the reason. A yellow is 10,000 times, and a red is material is permanent. So what you can do...
You can create your own ninja weapons.
You can create elements. Only these can now be... complex elements, whereas with elemental creation, you can create...
Like fire or water.
The hero creates pure elements from virtually nothing. The hero can create any desired element in any shape at any location within one area.
So you're talking like periodic table elements.
That is correct.
Look at all this fluoride. I'm just going to put it in your water. Hey.
In other words, Synthos...
Thanks for the strong teeth.
Synthos needs some quick cash, so he tries to create gold to sell. His power is excellent 20, but his reason is only typical 6. He rolls a 17, a yellow feat, and he manages to create 20 ounces of 24-karat gold that will disintegrate in about 60,000 hours, about 4 days.
You are a Ravno. I'm just
He
telling
hurries
you
to
that.
the local dealer, sells it, and gets his stuff, and then heads out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the dealer was warned about Synthos. He'll accept the gold on the condition that he can wait 1 week before turning over the payment. Ta-da! And that's how we get...
This is my multi.
Molecular creation allows you to create complex,
I could actually make like steel.
like margarine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can create your own ninja
A
weapons.
ninja who makes margarine for self-defense.
Yes.
Can I determine the shape? I guess I could
Yes.
shape it with hyper invention if I had to.
If you had to, but you can, as with molecular. I do believe that it says there's mechanical creation. Let's go down to where we were before.
You have a lot of really good
molecular. The hero can form several elements simultaneously and form them into any desired compound. He can create the number of ounces. He can put those in any shape, I do believe. Let me go over here. 20 ounces. In order to fully play this power, the player needs to know some basic chemistry, especially the physical properties of various compounds. The hero can develop power stunts such as negating a foe's energy emission power by forming a barrier of insulating material around the target's emission point.
Wow. Okay. So
Breaking open a door by materializing strong components within the crack between the door and the frame, forming weights in the air above a target's head, heating others by creating medicines that effects last after the compounds disintegrate, creating electricity by forming compounds found in batteries, creating unliving simulations of living beings. These have no cellular structure, however, and are only incredibly realistic wax dummies. Performing temporary repairs on equipment.
Wow, this sounds amazing.
Yeah, this is a heavy hitter. I mean, you can do a lot with it.
I think I'm going to take that one.
Like I said, if you have
If
a
you have
vivid
an imagination.
this power is awesome. There are some people who've had that power in the past that couldn't get their head around it.
Well, that's silly.
that
Who would do
couldn't-
that?
I know.
Well, by whatever do you mean?
His name might have been Schnarty.
Schnarty.
Might have rhymed with Schnarty. There's a good one. I didn't want to get too. I don't want to get too topical there.
No.
Might have been Schnarty.
I'm an ointment.
It doesn't matter.
Didn't Wells
Doesn't
have
matter.
that too? Or,
Yep.
no.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't look.
I was
doesn't-
trying to be nice.
Look, it doesn't matter who had it. All
No, it
I know
doesn't.
is you can do it. You can use it a whole lot better than they probably.
Your
could.
only
Okay, fair.
limitation is your own imagination.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I get to hit that button there, and that makes it go away. All right, I'm better.
Reading rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Can I dispel that? Like, make it go away?
The Reading Rainbow?
No,
exactly
no.
what I was
No, I have nothing but respect for LeVar Burton. He's an awesome guy.
I was like,
I
poor
mean-
Reading Rainbow
Right,
people.
You're not a human
the
being.
molecular the things I create with
Yeah, snap your-
molecules.
snap
Can I
your
make them
fingers.
go away, or is it permanent until the duration runs out?
It's permanent until the duration runs out.
Worth knowing.
Yeah. So you're like, I want to weigh this guy down with osmium bricks. All right, now I'm going to make them go away. Nope, you have to move them by hand. Damn, these are heavy.
Okay, so do I get to determine what state the matter is in? Like, can I
Yes.
choose to create ice instead
Yes.
of water?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Make it in Indiana.
Bro. It's molecular control.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how much energy, what energy
Have
state they're
you
going to be
seen
in.
The Watchmen?
Of course I have
Are you
seen
familiar with
I've
Dr.
read,
Manhattan?
Read The Watchmen. They should make a
Are you
movie out
familiar
of that.
with
John's
Dr.
offended.
Manhattan?
Yes, I am
Okay, there
familiar.
you go. You have a Dr. Manhattan power.
They should make a movie out of that. I think it would
I
be really
know.
cool to see a guy that's 50 feet tall with a gigantic.
Whoa.
I was going to say bald head.
Oh, I missed. I missed.
What were
the
you?
boat.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
even,
the thing that
I don't even have a boat.
I would love to see a scene where Rorschach was like, "You're all locked in here with me." That would be so cool to see.
And he's splurged
So, yeah.
with his penis.
Yeah, you have
Whoa.
Dr. Manhattan powers.
Boys.
Okay,
I didn't make the
anyway,
movie.
I
He's trying to stick to a theme here.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, so that's
Stiff
great.
competition.
Give me a few minutes while I pick
While
these
you
out.
while
I'm
you concentrate.
pretty close to.
Well, I
being
could maybe jump over to somebody else that didn't have as many extensive powers as you did.
right,
Which
'cause
is
I'm
everybody else.
Kind of monopolizing things here.
Well, no, but
Son of a-
remember, if you remember several years ago when we had a character creation where you're like, well, I have these two, and I'm like, because somebody had 14 powers, and it's not my fault.
Yeah, who was that guy?
I know.
I
that
know,
guy.
right?
God, that guy was the worst.
Freaking Luddites.
All right.
Yes.
So do we want to go to the next highest at the table? Jade said she wanted to go last. You want to go last? You still want to go last?
I think Jackson and I just have two.
Yeah.
All right,
Do you want
so
to go
we'll
or
get
you want
through
me to
really
go?
quick. Well, I know I need teleportation,
I need shapeshifting.
and you need shapeshifting. So I guess we're both rolling on one power.
All right. So here's how we're going to look. Here's how we're going to
Fair
do
enough.
this. Okay. What is teleportation is a travel power, correct?
I think so.
I do believe
I don't know.
so.
I don't have the book.
I know, right? Okay. Teleportation is a travel power, which is all the way at the end.
Reading rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Stop
Joshua-
putting the mic in your. Anyway.
Please just stop putting the mic in your boobs.
I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Because you
Whatever.
keep tilting it down at your boobs, and then you let it go, and it goes
I'm not touching it.
into the boobs.
it might be wobbly on the.
I'm not
It
even-
might be a boobs, BEWBS seeking mic.
Not even touching it.
Okay. Teleport self. Right?
Somewhere.
The hero can vanish at one location and instantly reappear in a distant site. He does not physically cross the intervening distances and is not affected by most physical barriers. Column E of the range table shows the maximum distance for a hero can teleport. Teleportation always occurs, but the hero must make a power feat to see how well he makes the trip. Failure means he arrives disoriented and cannot take any actions until the following turn. The hero can carry along anything he is touching, except for the ground on which he's standing, up to strength's weight. Passengers must make a green endurance feat or be disoriented for 1 to 10 turns.
Cool.
1 to 10?
1 to 10. As the hero rematerializes, gases and liquids move aside before he solidifies. Normal safeguards prevent the hero from consciously teleporting into solid mass. If the hero accidentally teleports into a solid, he must make an endurance feat. Success means the hero instinctively jumped to another location and promptly fainted for 1 to 10 turns. Failure means the hero takes damage equal to twice the solid's material strength or actual strength. If the blockage was a living being, in the latter case, he takes equal damage. In other words, if you jump into a living being, they'll take as much damage as you do.
Nasty.
Certain conditions can prevent the hero from teleporting. If the hero doesn't know where he is, psychological blockage may prevent him from consciously teleporting. Extremely dense materials like neutronium or black holes are impassable. Barriers.
It's like a kidney stone.
Yeah. Barriers that incorporate
Big one.
such powers as power negation, force field versus either energy or magic, or true invulnerability are also impassable at higher rank. Okay? The optional powers associated with this teleportation are teleport others and clairvoyance. If you want either of those.
Do it.
No, I only have 2 power slots. I don't want to waste one on clairvoyance.
Well, no, you have 2 active power slots.
Yeah, so I can only start with 2.
I thought we were picking
I have
all
to-
the powers, just the 2
No,
of them.
I only have 2. I can buy up to 8.
Okay.
Yes.
Boo.
So I don't want to take teleport self and then clairvoyance.
Boo.
Bzz.
You should get like a levitate, so that you can like teleport into midair and just stay there without falling like a jackass.
Nah.
Teleport up to midair and go, I am your messiah.
Well, or just not have to like do that thing where you're constantly falling.
Or jump.
Well, or you could teleport out into the main area here and not fall.
yeah.
Are there any limitations given examples for teleport self?
Negative.
Okay.
We can go the normal. I mean, we can go over those there.
No, I'm not too worried about it right now.
Yeah.
Or you could roll 2 for your random.
But then I can't be an agile teleporter if I don't have teleportation.
No. I'm saying take teleportation. That's your first slot.
Yep.
Let's roll for your second slot, shall we?
Let's do it.
And then you get the choice of either teleport others or clairvoyance. I'll let you put that on the side table.
No, I don't want any of those. I
Wait.
want to teleport myself. I don't want clairvoyance to eat up my second slot.
Doesn't he need to tell us about his character first, like it did John? No?
Yeah, you can do that. Tell us about your character.
No, I don't even know. I don't even have a backstory for my character yet. I just have a power set that I'm interested in.
Well, there you go.
Horrible. All right.
I'll come up with one. Don't worry.
Nah,
I'm really.
we'll do it.
I'll come up with one.
Oh, he will.
This is a circle of trust. We'll figure it out.
He will.
Okay, second power.
All right.
51 on the.
That's matter conversion.
And then 36.
All right. Matter conversion. You said 36?
Yep.
Disintegration.
Okay. That's not bad.
Or
54.
Which is matter creation.
better.
29.
Life form creation.
See all of the birds and rabbits he pulls out of his hat.
You can't play an angel again.
Hey, you could totally be like the Prestige,
Those
Stop
are
it.
all terrible.
Yeah.
Ooh. Life
or
form.
you create like just piles of scorpions on your enemies. That's pretty awesome.
Ugh, those are both terrible.
Mutant radiation.
So what you
scorpions.
could do is you could be your own prestige machine, and you could teleport to unknown places, and your current body dies, and you continue on in your life form created new body.
Nope.
So you just all your teleports leave corpses in your wake.
Was that a pun?
Well,
No.
You're way.
there is this entire.
Oh, I
this
see what
guy.
you did there. I like that.
Nope. Teleport self and disintegration.
Because you could, I have to get out of the bottom of this pit. Teleport, bleep, 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 just to make a pile of bodies that you crawl out on. Well, I guess you could have just teleported up to the top, so that's probably just an egregious use of horrible
I
power.
saw a horrible meme that was like that. Anyway, oh god.
There is the entire thing of like the entire idea that the transporters in Star Trek are disintegrators, and then you get reintegrated later. So every time you
You're
use
really-
a transporter, you're dead.
Damn.
Teleport self and disintegration.
All right.
Good times.
That's not bad.
It's not good either.
You want a third?
No, I only have 2.
They were 2 day.
I'm gonna
Remember?
stick to my limits.
All righty.
I'm gonna have to make it work.
You can do it.
What would you want to take with teleportation if you had a choice of anything in the book?
Nothing. I'm fine with it.
He's like that. He's dug in his heels. He's not going to do anything. All right, let's talk about you. Shapeshifting.
Yeah, shape shifting.
All right.
Playing a dragon.
let's.
From the fairy realm, Fae.
What is?
I know, it's weird. You're giving me a weird look. What's wrong?
It's like,
Did I scare you?
why does it have to be like the fairy realm? Can't you just be from like a magical realm, or does the fairy part
second.
have to like specifically?
Isn't martial prowess a power?
Specifically has to be fairy realm.
From fighting?
I just feel like you
Yeah.
like glitter in
Isn't
your
there
wake.
martial prowess?
I don't have
But that's
glitter.
my job.
I can't.
Hang on.
Ta-da!
Before we get to Jackson.
Came to Avalon, from Avalon.
Let me go back.
What'd you say? What prowess?
Martial prowess.
Oh.
Like hand-to-hand combat.
Fighting martial supremacy.
That's it. Martial supremacy. I want that.
Alrighty. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Very nice.
I like it.
All right. Shape-shifting.
Yeah, Mystique stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Because there are a variety of degrees, and
Right.
I want Mystique shape-shifting.
because Mystique is a very specific form of shapeshifting where she turns into people, like specific people.
No, I get it. And she's got like scales, and like scales go with dragon. I'm just like, yeah,
You know,
made sense in my head.
Yeah,
Is that
we're
wrong?
getting that. Shrinking.
but like impersonation is probably like a power feat in this
Correct.
game.
Correct. So shape-shifting. A hero can drastically
Don't
alter
don't
all
you
of his
rain on my
physical
parade. Don't you
all of his physical parameters, dimensions, appearance, physiology, to achieve any desired shape. Despite appearances, the hero retains his basic chemical composition unless other powers are used simultaneously, such as body transformation self. Example, Hobgoblin of the Shi'ar Empire, of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard, transforms himself into a stone wall. Despite his granite-like facade, he is composed of flesh. Instead of chips flying when the wall is attacked, it bleeds.
Ew.
Ew.
You shapeshift into...
Stonewall Jackson.
Exactly.
That's funny.
That's it. Precisely.
Get out of here.
The hero can
Okay.
attempt to change into any form. Success is determined by a feat. When creating the hero, the player can raise the power rank by limiting the variety of possible forms into which the hero can change. Some categories include inanimates, machines, specific aliens or animal races, super beings only, and so on. Normal duration is determined by power rank. If the hero attempts to shape that exceeds his normal size limits. In other words, not more than 150%, nor less than 50% of his original size. This affects the duration, dropping it to the equivalent of -3 column shifts.
Ooh.
The way the hero can attempt to impersonate. This way, the hero can attempt to impersonate a fly or a dinosaur. He just can't do it for long.
I like it.
So, even if you were Josh Jackson sized,
Hey.
large,
He is very large.
being
in
Smaug, turning into I'm a building the size of the Sears Tower. I'm a dragon the size of a Sears Tower.
Unless you have enlargement or whatnot, that you can't hold it very long.
Correct.
Okay, I got it.
Do you want shapeshifting?
So this assumes
Write it on your piece of paper.
I did.
So this assumes you're like normally roughly person size.
I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm not sure yet.
Is it a separate power to grow to like enormous?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Enormousness?
called enlargement.
Yeah, he had that last time.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I really wanted to just do the dragon thing and shape shifting with that as opposed to the avatar thing.
Okay. I get it.
Okay.
But shapeshifting being what it is, Mystique can change into other human beings because they're about the same size she is.
Yeah.
She doesn't shapeshift into a battleship
No, understood. And I wasn't using it for
or the
something
50-foot
like that.
woman. Well, I'm just thinking dragons are, how big are dragons? I mean, could a dragon fit in this room?
Depends.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that's what I'm asking.
The adult diaper.
There you go.
Just because of
He's
size
Spike from My
doesn't mean
Little
power.
Ponies, so yeah.
Right.
My little
Okay.
Are you like a wee little cute dragon, a bebe?
little
Are you a
pony.
bebe?
No, I'm gonna have to modify that, so I don't know.
Are you
All
the
right.
size of an alligator?
I don't know yet.
Or are you the size of Ben Grimm, the Thing, who's
Right.
bigger and taller, and
Yeah.
therefore would make a bigger and taller dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
being like the size of like a car is
Yeah.
Well, and
reasonable.
so
Yeah.
now here's also, okay, let's say he decides to shapeshift into the pole that a pole vaulter would use. It would be really long and really, so because
couldn't
it's the
hold
same
that.
mass, but
Not very
so
long.
the dragon might not be like 4 feet, you know,
size of a
huge,
building.
massive. It could be larger, but
But
skeletal and thin and wiry. And,
or he could be like just a really, really long snake.
Yeah.
That's like
Truth.
40 feet long, but only as thick as your leg.
Which makes sense. Sea serpent.
Yeah.
So that could work.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of wiggle room here.
Yeah, I still like it. I'll still go
So,
shape-shifting.
sea serpent, you breathe underwater?
Maybe.
I mean, if
Listen,
you're
hey, listen
you're a
here.
sea
I think a sea serpent needs water freedom too.
Hey, you calm down. I'm going to call you the WB. With everything said and done, we are just getting started, so we don't know yet.
All right. So what do you want for your second power?
I don't know. Do you want me to roll?
Sure. Let's do that. Why not? That ought to be fun. That'll result us in at least some comedy.
Why is he the Warner Brothers?
Wet blanket.
Oh, whoa. That
Hey,
was a low.
We
that was a low
just
blow.
got here. We got to figure it out.
Oh, whoa.
No, the WB
Oh,
is
yeah.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I need some fire resistance to put on that burn.
You need- oh,
96.
travel power.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
This is
You're going to get whirlwind
Or fly.
or teleportation.
that would be funny. Another one?
Yes, please.
31.
Teleport self.
Would be funny.
Can be a Pern dragon. Dragon Riders of Pern and McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Gliding. No?
You can't even properly fly.
Yeah,
That's
You're like a sugar glider.
yeah.
Valcor.
Except cuter.
Valcor.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah.
wait. What was the number?
31.
31. I apologize. Hyper leaping.
Hyper leaping.
It's
You
okay.
leap like the Hulk.
That's pretty cool.
That's all right.
Hyperleaping's pretty cool.
That's all right.
You're a bouncy dragon.
Evidently.
Evidently. Now, that was option one. You can roll for a second power. You don't have to write that one down.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
see
let's-
what my.
let's see
He's
what
like,
else.
let's just do
That's
that,
all
shall
right.
we?
That's all right. 60.
60 is mental enhancement.
Okay.
What? That dragon, he was totally mental.
98.
98. Dun, dun, dun. Total memory.
Yes.
Bro, that's such a good power.
That's a baller power.
That's an amazing power. I don't think people should not knock total memory. Total memory is the most fantastic power in the world.
What does total memory do? Is it like
The
perfect
ability,
recall? Or?
yes, the ability to remember and recall anything that you
Scott,
have seen.
But I'm not paying attention when
Can-
stuff happens.
Can you?
Right, you have to ask the storyteller. He'll let you know.
Can you read what total memory is? Because I love you.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm sorry.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Total
Whatever you-
memory.
It's
He's
better
boss.
than hyper leaping for me.
Oh, really? Is that where you went?
Bouncy dragon.
Yeah, right.
Bouncy dragon, right?
Dude, did you ever watch the Gummy Bears cartoon?
I did bouncing here and there. And
they had
everywhere.
hyper leaping.
Did you know that was based on the Black Cauldron?
Yeah.
Except not
Really?
horrifying.
Yeah.
What is?
I didn't
what
know
is-
that.
Because
Did
Black
you just say
Cauldron
the
was straight
Care
up
Bears?
Gummy bears.
gummy
Yeah.
bears.
Yeah, true story. I have all those on Blu-ray at home.
Nice.
But
Don't
yeah,
judge me.
Like
Gummy
Black
bears?
Cauldron
Like gummy
was-
bears, the gummy bears you eat.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
there
The
was a show
cartoon.
about
The cartoon,
bears.
you
Yeah.
Neanderthal.
So they have a bear society, and someone like Gargamel comes and just eats one of them occasionally. And it's like,
Basically.
oh, God.
Kind of.
Sort
Okay.
of, yeah. Actually, it's pretty much the same plot, yeah.
Okay.
Except one's not communist.
Except they're substance abusers. They got
That's just
you know,
true.
They drink the gummy berry juice, and,
Yeah, the gummy berry juice.
and it makes them bouncy.
It was made around the time of Vietnam. It's really LSD. Yeah.
So what was the power I'm looking up again?
Total memory, which
Oh,
is
total memory.
ironic.
That you
Which is a
forgot.
mental. Yeah, no, I have. there is irony in there.
Irony.
Yep, it's funny. Makes me think funny things. Mental enhancement. Boom. Look at that. Let me scroll down a little bit from here, and we'll go. No, it's not empathy. You have no empathy.
None.
At least not for your fellow man.
At all.
Right.
Worthless.
or
Mine-
fellow dragons.
That's true.
Good point. I hadn't thought about that.
Those are all not me.
Sensory link. We're getting there. We're getting there. Much better than the total memory.
Yeah.
The hero has the ability to remember anything that he has ever experienced. This could be a book he's read, the faces of everyone he saw on Tuesday, what birth was like, and so on. The accuracy
Pinches.
of this recall is a power rank number treated as a percentage. Feeble is 2%, excellent is 20%, and so on. to automatic accuracy at unearthly rank and below. The color of the feat reflects the nature of the memory being sought. Green feats are personal memory. Yellow feats involve learning experiences. Red feats involve unconsciously gained information, such as the faces of everyone he saw on Tuesday. The power is a perfect completement of hyperintelligence by providing a built-in library. It can be used to stimulate that power, hyperinvention, or weapon tinkering, provided the hero once read texts that explained on how to do things that come naturally to those with the other powers. Well, I read Reed Richards' notes on constructing dimensional gateways, so if I just follow the plans, we should be able we should be in the negative zone by next Monday night.
That's funny. What does that run off of? Total memory, psyche, reason, intuition.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
When playing a character with total memory, assume he's a voracious consumer of all media. It is to his advantage. After all, such characters are also fond of quoting obscure texts and unconsciously reciting encyclopedia entries. The power doesn't really alter either intuition or reason. Thus, these things can be used as a guide for what the hero has probably read in the past. When the hero claims to have read a special text, the player is required to make a reason feat to prove that he has read something along the desired liner.
Okay.
Flashback is a real danger. If the hero has was ever a victim of a mental attack, there's a chance the memory will accidentally surface at a later time, and the effects return anew. Such flashbacks occur when the hero is somehow reminded of the original incident. The hero must make a green psyche feat to avoid reliving the effects of that power. Example, Phantom Memory was under Ringmaster's hypnotic control for 2 days back in 78. Today, he saw a news report of Ringmaster's parole hearing. Suddenly, the compulsion to rob jewelry stores returned. Optional powers include hyperinvention, hyperintelligence, and weapon tinkering. The nemesis to this power is mind drain.
All right.
Now, I give you the opportunity to take this power or its nemesis.
I'd rather have this.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty. Are you taking this?
Yes.
Alrighty.
So shape-shifting and total memory.
Alrighty. So you can't fly yet.
No, I can't even swim.
Oh.
This is funny.
And you can't swim yet. Oh, yeah. I guess water freedom or swimming would be.
So when do the others unlock when I have karma to buy them?
That is correct.
Oh, that blows.
Buying new powers. It's not that bad. It's only like, what, 400?
The way you give out karma, it's going to be 6 months to a year before I get another power.
Well, so I'm going to have to start doing karma after each game session.
Mm-hmm.
After each evening, we'll talk about what we're doing because we're going to try to rewrite our story so that it fits in an evening's worth of playing, and those little arcs become larger chapters. And
That's awesome.
you know, we're working, building our craft, storytelling, and making.
Nope, I
better
just need
games.
2 powers. All my karma's going into stats.
And he's going to say this every 15 minutes for the
No.
next.
for the next year and a half.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Jade, we turn.
Your turn,
to
Jade.
you.
Dun,
Do you have
dun,
any
dun.
ideas that might have come in that you're thinking like, oh, I want to play something like?
Well, what was the thing earlier when I said Gambit?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm with you.
What was that thing? What was that power?
Telekinetic absorption,
Energy.
or kinetic absorption.
Yeah, that was energy conversion, no?
Yeah, that's what these two said earlier.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that Gambit's primary power is sexual harassment.
Oh, whoa!
I'm okay with that.
Whatever. John, you know they wanted it.
Yes,
Shut
but
up.
he only uses it for good.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh.
Was that
oh.
victim
Whoa! Don't
blaming?
victim monger or shame or in any way.
They
other.
wanted it.
That's no. I don't agree with that at all. I don't like that whatsoever.
You did.
None whatsoever. All right, so let's do this. Where do I have matter or kinetic absorption? Dun, 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 dun. Where am I going to find matter? Okay.
It has gone back up to 75.
Yep, you might want to hit that button again.
Oh, the thermostat doesn't stay?
No, well, not after hours because they're trying to save money on the.
That's Jewish.
Well, I can't make that call.
Well, is that I'm sorry. That whole no empathy thing. Sorry.
Right. Well, no, I just didn't know what percentage I had to be to. You know, there's kinetic control, kinetic bolt,
Energy conversion.
energy conversion.
Yeah.
So you know that he charges the cards,
Right.
and throws them.
Mm-hmm.
There's your kinetic bolt.
He just charges whatever matter and makes
Yeah,
it
that's
blowed
really,
up.
Really a pain in the petard.
In the what?
In the canard.
Petard is an explosive, like it's a bomb on a stick.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Whereas a canard is a duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, a petard was a bomb on a stick that was used to like break down siege walls. And if you were hoisted on your own petard, it meant you were killed by your own bomb,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
blown up by your own bomb.
Brought to us by John. I like it.
Epic fail. Yeah.
It's from the French verb péter, which means to fart.
To bring about a small eruption.
Yes.
Yes. What?
What?
I keep forgetting you are fluent in French, correct? Or you were at one time.
Yeah. It was, I spoke it for 5 years and
That's
on the
impressive.
phone and lived in France. And
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. All right, so we've got energy control, energy conversion, kinetic control, kinetic bolt. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I just saw Dark Force Manipulation, and I know Ryan would at home. It's the first time you've heard it all night. Just thought I'd let you know. Dun dun dun. All right. So, do any of those sound as a nice, sound like a good starting off point?
The energy conversion.
they all kind of sound the same to me.
Yeah.
Well, kinetic control,
Okay.
or do you want to literally make things you can throw that blow up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kinetic bolt is an energy emission. So let me go down here to energy emission. Whoops. Whoa, what did I just do here? Stop. Go back to there? Yeah, baby. Go back to there. I'm learning how to... Whoop. Damn it. I'm learning how to do...
Well, what was the energy conversion?
That's the main category. And
Oh, okay.
It would be kinetic conversion.
Because, you could have, like, the power to turn anything into, like, a bomb, to, like, agitate the matter and, like, throw it if you want to throw something that explodes.
Right. And
Or you could
pure-
just make stuff explode and then, like,
It's
run
like
away.
explosive poo.
Well, pure energy conversion is the hero can simply change any form of energy into any other form. The transform energy is one rank lower than the original. There are two advantages to this power. The first is the ability to gain energy emission power that's fueled by the environment. Dazzler, for example, can convert sonic energy into light. She then refined the light generation into a variety of effects, including lasers, light shields, and hypnotic effects. The second advantage of this ability is to transform deadly force into less dangerous forms. For example, your hero is caught in a raging firestorm. She can convert the heat into cold. This would then protect them and extinguish the fire. That kind of thing. So that's energy. You can literally transform one into another, but that's not very Gambity. Kinetic control. The hero can control the energy of motion itself. They can increase or decrease kinetic energy's intensity by the power rank. The typical intensity feat, he can change the direction of any moving target.
That's pretty cool.
You can impart momentum as if he or she had physically pushed the target, with his power rank taken as strength. The primary purpose of kinetic control is to control telekinesis and kinetic bolts. In the former case, the hero can redirect the target's effort with a feat equal to the power rank. To taken as the intensity. In the latter case, the hero can shape kinetic bolts into forms that can perform complex tasks. The difficulty of tasks are determined by the intensity of the feat. The hero can have a bonus power of either telekinesis or kinetic bolt. The remaining power can be an optional one. So if you take kinetic control, you can get kinetic bolt with it, and I could go find what kinetic bolt does.
Wait, there are bonus powers that you get with taking a power?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was clairvoyance a bonus power?
No.
No, it was an optional.
Oh, it was optional. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could pick this one or that one as opposed to a bonus.
So you can do kinetic bolt, and then you can it's essentially freeze people, correct? Or speed them up.
Well, that's what kinetic control lets you do.
Yes.
Okay. Kinetic bolt, energy emission. Let me get down to kinetic bolt. I've always liked the kinetic.
It means like
Players.
bullets shoot at you, and then you're just like, no, they don't.
Yeah. This is a crude form of telekinesis. The hero can strike a target with a surge of force at power rank and damage. The kinetic bolt can be shaped as desired by the hero. It can be a wide cylinder or an incredibly fine needle. Its effects are the same as if the target had been struck by a solid object of equal material strength. This power can affect only tangible targets. It includes resistance to kinetic bolts, kinetic control, or telekinesis. Optional powers are kinetic control and telekinesis, which are also the nemesis.
What does nemesis mean in this context?
Nemesis
the
means
turn it off.
Antithesis.
powers?
Yes, yeah. The anti to telekinetic bolt, or the anti to kinetic bolt is telekinesis. You throw this at me, and I stop it in midair.
Yeah. Antithesis.
Yeah. So with kinetic control, you can get kinetic bolt for free.
Ooh.
That's one.
Do it.
You can also then pick up either telekinesis. So what you can do, kinetic control and kinetic bolt. I can pick up this piece of paper and charge it. It is now a kinetic bolt. I can control the piece of paper I can throw it around, throw it and then make it go around a corner with kinetic control.
Telekinesis.
You're correct with telekinesis.
Yeah.
If I have kinetic control and I throw it, that's great. I can make it stop. Things thrown at me will stop and bounce off. Well, they won't bounce off. They'll just and fall to the floor.
Those are really good powers together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
So I can one direction, and then I can use another telekinetic bolt to move it. Telekinesis lets you literally pick up an object, move it left, move it right, move it up, move it down. Now let it go. But you can do all three, and that would be 3 slots. And you would only take up 2 because
One of them's a bonus.
one of them's a bonus.
So you would have your 2 power slots filled plus 1 free bonus.
Correct.
That's awesome. I would do that.
I'm gonna go for it.
And then you can style the flavor of that any way you like.
Okay.
So the idea of it doesn't necessarily have to be a Gambit-like pack of cards. You can make your own sort of thing. Yeah. Glitter becomes...
Mad Science's boy there can make you cool stuff that you could throw that would charge and blow up.
Yeah.
So I have 4, right?
3.
No, she
No,
has
she has
4.
4/6.
Total of 6.
4 to 6.
Oh, yes. 4/6.
So you've got 3 more you can roll.
2 more.
Maybe you could
2
fly
more.
2
or
more.
something. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 more.
2 more.
Yep.
Right.
You
So
can roll random or pick, yeah.
I'd recommend rolling random. It's fun.
You got to write them down, though, because he won't remember and we won't remember.
Yep. If you lose them, you lost them.
So what was it?
First one was kinetic control, which is really nice. The train is about to hit you. It just stops. What? Well, if you can touch it, you can control it, meaning you can add or remove kinetic energy to it.
Okay.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Right. Kinetic bolt means you can charge objects and, you can drop a brick off the Empire State Building, and halfway down, it goes that way at full force. Okay? The third option, or the third power that you get with that is telekinesis, which is just... if I ever got a superpower in real life, it would be to telekinetically control 100,000 pounds of force.
Guardian Angel had telekinesis and kinetic
it's
energy
terrible.
control. That's how we dickered around through space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything Superman can do can be done with telekinesis, with the exception of X-ray vision.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. If you've got good
That's
imagination.
a very good point.
Yeah. I mean,
Hold on, I want to change my powers. I want to make super. I want to make super speed and regeneration.
No.
Stop it, Kelly.
Oh. That shout out to Kelly Caldine.
Love you.
We're glad you're listening tonight. We love you. All righty.
So roll for the other two?
Yeah. Whoa, that was
Twice.
Twice.
That was rough.
That's a really good start, though.
That is a horrifying start.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, sucks for you.
Right,
Doesn't suck
right,
for the
pretty
team.
much.
That's
Right.
like- it's
the
like-
team is going to be all about it.
Rico, you and I are bringing up the rear of these two guys. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, give me a roll.
Oh, this looks dicey. I'm gone, and I'm just going to teleport out.
So yeah.
So 18.
All right, that is an energy control. Ouch. I'm going to have you reroll that because you've got enough energy control.
That's
Makes sense.
very true.
I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Whoa!
all right.
What's the safe word?
39.
Banana.
Banana.
Or was it red?
It's useful to have some other stuff, though.
So if
when
you'd
you
have done
wanna-
energy control on a 39, that would have been fire control
it's a bit redundant.
on top of kinetic control.
Eh.
Yeah. So you did a 39, which on the new one is magic. Ooh. Which is
Roll again.
Do you remember 3.5 years ago when you rolled that and everybody went magic and they went, ooh, same thing.
One more roll.
I mean, of
Do
course, it could be anything.
52.
Oh no. I lost.
Probability manipulation.
Yeah. Hey,
lost
with
magic.
what she already has, that's actually pretty awesome.
What number?
52.
Probability manipulation.
No.
Why are you making that face?
Power simulation.
Power simulation.
So basically,
Is that
like,
mimic?
yeah.
wow.
Shut
okay.
your whore mouth.
It's terrible. Would you like me to read what that does?
Yeah, it means
Yeah,
like you're
I do.
like rogue. You can do anybody else's power.
Yeah, it's
So you're a combination of Gambit and Rogue.
I'm their love
Yeah,
child.
I was about to say she's
You
their
could
love
be their
child.
baby.
Yeah, she could be their baby.
I do Rogue. Yeah.
I do Gambit. I'd be done by Gambit. Let's not kid ourselves.
let's not kid
Let's
ourselves. You're not
kid
the top on
ourselves.
that.
Yeah, I'm not the top on that.
yeah, that's not happening. I'm with you though. I'm
Pitcher,
there.
catcher.
I'm like I'd catch on
Oh,
that
Remy.
I don't see it.
because I just want him to call me Monsieur. I was like, whoa.
I will be a power bottom for Remy all day long, baby.
Wow.
Can we get that on our soundboard? I want that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Oh, here we go.
That's
Power.
dirty. That's so dirty.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to go buy a soda. I'll be right back.
power simulation. This is not an actual magic power. It is a magical power of any power in the Ultimate Powers book. Oh, we got it sideways. The player simply rolls the dice again at this point to randomly determine another power, such as a power. Such a power is then considered to be magical in nature and follows the rules of magic rather than whatever relatively normal power. For example, whereas Cyclops can either open his ruby visor to unleash a glowing kinetic bolt, a mage with the magical equivalent must go through the motions of casting a spell to achieve the same effect. This can be a problem when the mage is in a combat situation, but no one said a mage's life was easy. Once this magical power appears and the player rolls again to gain an actual power, any other powers the players gain should also be considered to be magical in nature. This may require the player to rethink the concept of her developing hero.
That was a lot.
So what was the first one that you rolled up? We had a choice of two.
We haven't gotten to the second one yet.
No.
we had.
You rolled. What was the first power that you said that you didn't know if you wanted the fire control or whatever?
It would have been fire control. We didn't do that. I had.
Yeah.
Okay. So
This is the first.
So power simulation is the first one,
Okay.
which will make you magical in nature. It's not the end of the world. Magic's going to roll in here anyhow.
Yeah.
You might want to be its friend. I don't know.
Or roll again.
Or give me two more rolls so that we can find what your second random power would be. Dun, dun, dun.
96.
That's a travel power.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll be able to fly.
Yeah, I can't.
Right? Wouldn't that be awesome?
You can sit on my shoulder.
I could fly if I could turn it. I mean, shapeshift into a bird, maybe. I don't know. I don't have hollow bones, though. I'd be like an ostrich.
Right? Because that's what an ostrich sounds like.
I know, right?
Literally, you just went, "Hey, ostrich, caw." Are you kidding me? Have you ever heard what an ostrich says?
You know what?
What does the
It's with
ostrich say? No, that's
With
a dog.
limitations like that we have people in our presidency like what we have now. It's crazy.
You shut your floppy word hole.
Burger flickle.
Burgleflickle. Okay, roll for me.
Oh, yeah. 42.
A 42 is matter control, and roll again.
32.
32. Okay, so actually what we're doing is we're rolling the magical matter control that she would have, and then we'll roll a second random power.
All right.
Right? Does that make sense? So you had power simulation magical. So this will be, you said matter control, and then what was your second roll?
32.
32 matter control. That is... Okay. Oh. The hell was that? That is disruption. Okay.
Okay.
Which
Boys.
right? Roll again on that chart. I want to see. Give me two more choices.
82.
Uh-huh.
And 14.
Okay. Collection or zombie animation?
You could be a totally different take on Gambit for zombie animation. It's like, oh yeah, it's a Cajun thing.
Collection, and he will tell you why.
So either or would be fun. And this would be, again, magical in nature. Okay, I wanted to give you a choice of two underneath.
Okay.
The collection is really, really cool in that you say, I want to collect all of something in this area. So, in other words,
All the oxygen.
sure. However,
That would hurt her too.
However, the kicker becomes if you pull all the oxygen, it doesn't like pull all the oxygen out from around your head and bring it over here. It's just general oxygen in the area. So you could say, I want to collect all the couch cushion change. And the power rank is how far away you pull it from. So if you've got it at super low levels, you pull it from your couch. If you've got it at fair to medium, every couch in the neighborhood. High levels, it's every couch in the state. And literally change just begins flying your direction.
Coinstar is going to hate me.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Or the bad guy that we duped because this one guy had super massive, horrifically high-level collection. And we're standing there having the fight in Wrigley Field, and suddenly the first baseball card flutters down. And we're like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm using Class 5000 collection. All the baseball cards in the world are going to come bury this guy. And it slowed him down to the point that we could then pound on him. And there was just a sea of baseball cards. He couldn't even move. And it was really weird, but it was a really neat use of the power.
Yeah.
And so the guy was like, yeah, we'll allow that. That's a thing.
It's different.
So collection has very useful, if you've got a good imagination, collection's a thing.
But I mean, you can also use it in a sort of like scientific way. If you're like, I want all of the copper, you can tear like all of the pipes out of a house.
Oh, yeah.
I want all the carbon out of everyone's body coming. Oh.
Yeah.
Too weird.
Yeah, a little. Zombie animation.
It's great for the Gambit character. I mean, zombies, French Quarter, whatever. I'm
I
just
think
saying.
I'm just going to go with collection.
Okay, so that's magical collection is power number one of your two-choice option. So let's go ahead and roll for your second one. And do remember, it's magical collection. It would make the rest of your powers magical. Dun, dun,
Which
dun.
stinks if there's someone that nullifies magic or something.
Well, I mean, there's always somebody that can nullify anything. It's
Yes.
it's the
Okay.
how it is.
Correct.
She's like, well, that was a roll.
Whoa!
64.
64 is mental enhancement.
What is that? You're like, yep, mental enhancement. I got it going on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, roll again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 14.
14. Dun, dun, dun. You have a choice of communicate with plants or communicate with non-living.
Like objects?
Non-living.
Like the dead?
Could be. The dead are non-living. Yes, they are. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I mean, inanimate objects are
Non-living.
non-living.
They are. So is this chair and the table. They are non-living.
It's very theoretical. Could talk to their spirits.
It was once a tree.
It was once a tree.
Very nice. Brazilian rosewood. Yes.
Talk to machines.
The Brazilian rosewood would like to lodge a complaint. Says it wants to see other sitters.
Oh, no, I feel sad. So which of those two trips your fancy?
The plants are the non-living?
No, that you have to
The
make that
magical
choice if
collection
you
or-
magical collection or one of those two.
Magical collection.
Alrighty, magical collection. So write that one down. That's power number 3, correct? Or slot number 4, because you've got
one for
magical
free.
control, kinetic bolt. I'm sorry,
What did you write down?
kinetic control, kinetic bolt, telekinesis. That's your first 3, but it only takes up 2 slots.
Right.
Okay, so this is slot number 3. We're going to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, magical control.
Magical collection.
Collection.
I'm sorry, magical collection. Yeah, not magical control. I lost it there for a minute, didn't I?
It's okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I have one more.
So we have one more slot.
85.
Physical enhancement.
Ooh.
74.
Suspended animation. If you take enough damage, you fall into suspended animation. You don't. The princess fell asleep until love's true kiss.
Or like how Superman keeps dying and coming back.
coming back. Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes out in space and he wasn't in front of the sun and he just dropped his
So you
suspended animation.
you don't necessarily die.
I just take a nap.
Yep. And I can read you the specific if you really want me to.
That would be nice.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll do that. Ta-da. Okay.
Personally, I like powers that work when you're alive. Just saying.
Well,
Well,
it saves you
my
from
personal opinion.
It saves you from totally dying.
Yeah, so does a power that works when you're alive.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, that one's always good. What was the name of this again? Suspended animation. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to do this. Control F. Suspended. Ta-da. Go. Hey, there we go. Did that actually work?
No.
Oh. I wouldn't think it worked. No. Next. All right. The hero can temporarily suspend all life functions and enter a death-like trance. The hero can later return to life and normal activity without harm. During this period, the hero's body can be subjected to normally fatal conditions and not suffer any unless the body is actually damaged. Say a big rock fell on it. If this happens, the hero cannot return to life until the damage is repaired. Under normal conditions, the hero can consciously decide when to reanimate. This may be at the end of a predetermined length of time or when certain conditions are met, like when his spaceship has air in it again. Otherwise, the hero must be stimulated into awakening by another person. Rank determines the maximum length of time the hero can suspend animations. So you're like, oh, we're losing all the air in the ship, but we're about to land. Thunk.
Nap time.
And you go, oh. And magically suspend yourself.
Or if it's like, okay, well, we'll reach Alpha Centauri in 300 years.
And you will then you will suspend the animation. You will create a suspend life spell.
I can roll again for another one.
Oh, yes, this is the first one.
She's like, I want to
Yeah, because that
She's
one,
like, I can do this again, right?
Yeah.
because that one's kind of.
14.